money, and I'm going live now. Hello, YouTube. Thank you for being here. I am Goddess Just Be, and I am live on YouTube. I'm live on Goddess Just Be Healthy, and I'm live over here on Goddess Just Be. And if you're new here, tap the screen, tap, 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 tap the screen. Yesterday we did some readings yesterday on love. On love. We did a lot of love readings yesterday. Today we're gonna do some on money, and it's not gonna be as detailed as yesterday. I didn't realize that I was, you know, on as long as I was until I started wrapping up. Because time is really an illusion. Time is an illusion, especially when you're caught up into spirituality and your work with mindfulness. So the love goddess joined. Thank you. Hello, love goddess. Thank you for being here. And then she loves join. I just love the love over there. The love goddess, and then she loves. Hey Monica, how you doing? Hey Michelle, how you doing? Hey Rissy, how you doing? Good. Miss Stephanie, thank y'all for being here. Miss Sandra, thank you for being here. So today we're gonna talk about money, 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 and see where money is in your journey. And see what money is in your journey. This is not going to be as detailed as my normal readings. We're going to just have a little fun here. Y'all ready? Hey, Miss Grateful. Y'all ready to have a little fun? Queen D, creative. How y'all day was? Why y'all not talking? They talking on YouTube, but y'all ain't talking on TikTok. What's going on with y'all? Where y'all from? How you feeling? How your mama doing? None of y'all talking today. You blessed. Hey, the sage. How you doing today? What state y'all from? Anybody? Anybody? Hey, Calvin. I see you. Thank you for being here. What state y'all from? I'd like to know where you all are from. I'll wait. I want to see if Chicago or Texas up in here. Those are normally my most supporters. They like from New York, Chicago, and Texas. Oh, California. California here. Anybody else? There we go, some Texas. There we go, deep in the heart. Oh, there we go. Illinois. I knew it was up in here. That's cool. That's cool to know. Texas and Illinois. I love that. I'm sensational in you. I'm perfect. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Arkansas up in here. Man, every time I think about Arkansas, when I used to work at Entergy, that's the light company out there. We service 4 states. When I used to work at Entergy, we used to always, around Christmas time, have to go to Arkansas because they had some kind of snowstorm. Thanks a lot, Joseph. Because of a snowstorm in Arkansas. So I want to do something different today and talk about money and see what the energy is as it pertains to money. And today I have the cards scrambled on the table. And I just want to pull cards for the people. Inner being. Inner being, show us the energy as it pertains to financial gain. Show us energetically where people are financially. What is the holdup? Where has the resistance been created? What do we need to do to release the resistance as it pertains to prosperity, money as it pertains to the behavioral world, intervene. What behaviors are there that need to take place? How do we transform the energy? How do we create flow? How do we create gains? How do we create abundance? How do we create assets? Intervene. Show us. Show us how to create money. All right. Love. I love that. I love that. Anybody want to know about some money up in here? $8. $8. God is just be. God is just be is my cash app. $8 for money. And I normally talk. I normally do start off at 17. But $8 cash app to God is just be for these readings. And I'm gonna put the name on the screen. God is just be. God is just be on the screen. You don't have to go to the website. $8 is a number of abundance. Number of abundance. Wait, y'all, there's an old phone. There's an old phone, so it take me a minute. It take me a minute with my old phone. That's my old iPhone. Come on. Oh, get rid of one of them. I'm coming. God is just be. Will you type? Okay. Did I get it? Okay. There we go. God is just be. But for those that are here, we'll get started. Anybody want to see? Anybody want to see for free? Yeah, Kelvin, how I look up, Kelvin? Kelvin, how I look up? And you had me before I even finished the sentence, Kelvin. What? Kelvin, what that mean was for? Because I said, anybody want to see for free? And then I looked up and I saw that mean. Kelvin, what what was the mean for? You see it? Are you going to see it too, Kelvin, today? Are you reading my mind, Kelvin? Kelvin had the me up there already. I'm waiting on the answer, Kelvin. Cause how you had the me up there already, and I just looked at the screen. That's what I want to know. Kelvin said me. He ready. He ready. All right, Calvin. All right, Calvin. All right, you. We're gonna do Calvin first. You still here, Calvin? Or you the type to be and you the left? Calvin said me. All right. Okay, we're gonna do Calvin first. Calvin. All right. It'll be show us where Calvin is financially. Show us the work. Show us the energy Calvin is emitting right here. Calvin, resourcefulness, especially in business. You have everything that it takes to make money. The wise mind, the shrewdness, and resourcefulness, especially in business. As it pertains to money, though, outside of working for it, within 2 weeks to 2 months tops, someone will give you a gift of money, Calvin. So that's a blessing. That's where you are. Thank you, Inner Being. That's where you are energetically, Calvin. Someone will gift you money. Philip. Hey, Philip. Hey, Sola. We doing money readings tonight. Y'all. $8.88. 888. I should have put that on the screen, but it's 888. 888. Cash app. 888. Somebody else. Anybody else want to see? I'll do another mini for anybody else that want to see. See. You're so welcome. Those be juicy little gifts, man, when you ain't got to work for it and somebody just bless you. Now, Calvin, here's the thing, though. Some people don't know how to receive. When the gift is given to you, this is all energy. This is all teaching us how to become greater versions of ourselves now. Understand this here. There's a lesson there, Calvin, for you. It ain't just about you just receiving money here. It's about your growth and expansion. All things are. So learn how to receive. Don't turn down the gift when it comes to you. Doesn't matter who it's from. Sometimes we look at people and we say, oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. Take the gift. So you can learn how to receive. Accept the gift. That's going to be a part of the lesson right there. Don't reject the gift. All right. Let's see, Joseph. You going to charge your card? Oh, okay. That's fine. $8.88. And I don't normally do. Hey, Phil. How you been, Phil? Hey. And I don't normally do that amount. I normally stick to my amount. Because the reason why, and it ain't about money, I'm not in that position. It's really not. I love to give. But the reason why I make the prices that I do is because I practice numerology. This is a teachable moment. I practice numerology too. Y'all know I do a little bit of everything, like, right? And so 888 is a number of abundance. Those of you that participate in that ain't just blessing me. I'm coming down because I could have said that to 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. I'm coming down to be in a position to help other people too. 8 is a number of abundance. So it's the 17. And I'm letting you know my price of 2222. You see what I'm doing there? It encourages abundance, overflow, exchange of energy. Just look at the number 8 itself. Teachable moment here. The number 8 itself. For those of you who have if you sell things, like, right, it'll be a good practice to have that last number or maybe the total sum of those numbers to equal 8, for the abundance to constantly be flowing. I've been fine, Goddess. Thanks for asking. How are you? I'm perfect, right? I'm into numerology and angel numbers too. Yeah, Miss Grateful. So it has meaning. The things that I be doing, they be having meaning. And I just like to share those type of things with the people. I I want you to know that your address, your license plate, your name, all of this is in the Matrix. Yeah, y'all seen in the movie The Matrix, y'all seen The Matrix before, right? And y'all know Neo and Trinity from that movie, like, right? But remember in the beginning of the movie, Neo was like a computer geek, and or even when he started fighting and the bullets was, coming at him, and you could see at the end of the movie, the numbers, the computer program type numbers, the 01s and 01s, whatever. There's a coding to this matrix just like that, like, right? You know, in layman's terms, what I'm saying is all things are energy, frequency, and vibration, just like I talked to you all about the foods. And so they have coding to them. And when your coding is low in your body, your human avatar, you have a coding, you have a pH level too of your coding. When you get to zero, you flatline and you out of this matrix. And so that's what I be trying to explain to you as it pertains to food. But everything you do outside of, you eating, you every place you frequent, however many times you have to keep cycling to learn a lesson or learn the gifts that are emerging from you, all of that is coded. There's nothing new underneath the sun. So really, we just a bunch of energy or human beings attuned to certain codings, like, right? Even energetically as it pertains to like your partner or people that you attract in your life. They are on a code. There are people who you will see, but you would never interact with because they're not on your energetic wavelength, aka your code. Even when we talk about our aura, we're talking about light codes. And so money is attuned to that too, a code. And so when we're doing like readings, for example, what we're really doing is finding out the code, the frequency that we're emitting. If we don't like the code, just like with food, you change the code by eating something else. Just if you don't like the code or the card that you'll get today or any day from me, what you have to do energetically is change the freaking code. Only you, hey, move, only you can change the code. And so even if it's not me, I just want to teach y'all this. Even if it's not me and y'all go to other people live and y'all sitting up in there and they give you a reading that doesn't set with you, well, your power is in your ability because your energy, frequency, and vibration, and you change your channel, your station by changing your thoughts. You change your number of that you're emitting by changing the thought. So if you ever go to somebody else's live and you or mine even, and you don't like what I say to you, the power is in changing your code, that number. Don't ever feel as though you're powerless, no matter what kind of reading you get from anybody. Don't never feel like you're powerless, even in your day-to-day operations without a reading, because you are powerful. All you have to do, excuse me, is change the code, change the way that you look at things, manipulate the energy. That's what all we doing. In that same said movie, Neo changed the code. The oracle, like me being an oracle delivering the message, what is to come, the oracle told Neo that he was not the one. Sorry, kid, you're not it. Neo, further in the movie, changed the code because he wanted to save Morpheus and save himself. See, all you got to do is change the way you look at the situation, like Neo did in the movie. It was actually a beautiful movie to teach you how to tap into your own power. Y'all getting this here? Y'all getting this? Anybody lost in the sauce? Change the code. Just change the code. So, anybody else? I'm not going to be here long. I'm not going to be here long. Nobody else want to know where they are as it pertains to money and what they need to do to get on another frequency. If not, I could end this and go finish preparing dinner for my family. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody want to know? Anybody know? Want to know? Big Easy? Nikki? Anybody? Maximus. Good, 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 good. The binary code. All right. So for those of you that are interested in a full reading, I'm doing these for $8.88. I'll do a sample for those who want a short mini read as it pertains to money. But we're only talking about money today. We're only talking about money. Okay? Only money. Only money. Only money. All right. All right. Let me see who this is and we'll begin. Let me see who this is. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wait a minute, Calvin. One moment. Inner being, show me. One moment, y'all. Okay. All right. Kelvin, I just looked at the phone and realized I was doing that as courtesy. I realized that I saw a message from you and for the 8, and I pulled another card to find out more. And baby, it was another confirmation. Another confirmation about you receiving a gift, a precious gift, a precious gift. It was a diamond that came up, a precious gift. It's not just any kind of gift, it's a precious gift, Calvin. So just to confirm, that was another confirmation on that. We're gonna move along, and I'm gonna call out. Oh, thank you. Somebody did too. I'm gonna call out initials. I'm gonna call out initials on this here, just in case I get a little personal. And I don't want, some people are introverts, and I like to respect introverts because I'm a former introvert. I'm a healed introvert, and I like to respect them. Some people just, be scared, kind of like, right? And so I'm doing these $8.88, $8.88, Cash App, $8.88. Remember that, y'all. I'm doing these, and I'm gonna call out the initials of your name, okay? From Cash App, JS. We're gonna do JS. JS, a reading for JS. Just to respect the people. Cause somebody on TikTok oh my camera went all the way to the window. Cause somebody on both of these TikToks write the number $8.88, the value of $8.88 for the people that's coming in the room. $8.88. Could somebody do that for me, please? And then I'll begin. Could somebody do that for me, please? $8.88. $8.88. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you. Could somebody on this page write $8.88 for the people? All right. JS. JS. Inner being. Show me where JS is as it pertains to money. Is there resistance? Show me the resistance. Show me what is to come, what is the now, what is to come within 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months tops as it pertains to money for JS. All right? Show me. Right here. Thank you. When is there resistance? Is there resistance? Is there resistance? Okay. Okay. One more. Yeah. All right. Confirmation. The third one was confirmation. So for JS, what I'm seeing here for you within the next 2 weeks, 2 months tops, it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow, slowly but surely. You're getting ahead, says Spirit. Slowly but surely, you are getting ahead. You're climbing towards success in this area of your life. And abundance for you will be received by the 2 month time frame. I'm not showing any resistance there. I'm showing flow, but it's a slowly paced flow, like slow, like kind of like move. It might seem like to you it's moving like a little turtle, but don't be weary. Don't be weary. Don't be frustrated, because there is no stagnated energy as it pertains to financial gain. So plenty of material things, plenty of abundance by the 2 mark. And this year so slow pace is gonna start. Well, actually, it's already there, but it's gonna start to build up a little bit, a tad bit more momentum within 2 days, then to 2 weeks. By the 2 month mark, you'll be into the overflow, into the steady balance of abundance as it pertains to money. Thank you, Intervene. Thank you. That's a good read. That's a real good read, because some people, there's like that song said, there's always somebody that's worse off than you. Right. The next one, we're gonna do this here for PD. 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 All right. PD. Okay. Okay. PD. This next read is gonna be for PD. Intervene. Show me. Show us. What is the message as it pertains to financial gain, as it pertains to money? Is there resistance that we need to know about? What is the resistance? What do we need to do to stop or to release the resistance? For PD, intervene. PD, PD. Okay, 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 okay. PD from inner being, from spirit. So, as it pertains to financial gain, the most difficult part of the situation is over. That should be a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing, and the symbol of a rainbow. A rainbow. Mhm. There's treasure at the end of the rainbow, letting you know that money will be coming to you. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. As it pertains to financial gain with you, you have a solid foundation. You have a solid foundation. It's like in the biblical text when they talk about being on good soil. Like, right? But to maintain this success that is on its way, to maintain it, you're going to have to continue to do effort. Don't get lax when this particular success or the situation is over, and this financial gain, this money that comes to you. Don't get lax. Don't get lax. You're going to have to keep up the effort, keep up the momentum, keep up the momentum of what it is that drew it to you. The area, I mean, that it came from. Keep up the momentum. Be steady. Be steady. Be steady is what I'm saying. Be steady in your effort. Be steady. Don't stop. So if it is, I want to give you an example. I want to give you an example. For example, if a person were to get like a bonus on their job after this read, the manager would say, "Hey, we're giving you a bonus because you met da 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 target." Be steady on whatever that thing is. That thing is that you know got you this here money, in an effort for you to build up momentum. Momentum, momentum. This is just energy. Build up momentum of getting more and more and more and more and more. Don't stop is all I'm saying. Don't stop, because money is coming to you. The most difficult part as it pertains to finances. Finances for you is over. You got a whole rainbow shining on you. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Everybody that's here, everybody that's here that can hear me, this card, this one card is for the collective. Intervene, show me what the energy is of these people here. These people collectively that came here at the same time, they all intervene, have something in common as it pertains to money. They all do. Nothing just happens in a being. You taught me that. I know that. Show me what is common. Show us what is common amongst these people here. What is common? What do these people have in common? What is the energy of them all? Is there something that is it something that they need to do? And I knew it already. Thank you, Nabi. The boot card came up. And so for everybody that's underneath the sound of my voice or that hears this YouTube replay, I just picked it up when I was just speaking on the last one. It says, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. See, this goes back to everything being energy, frequency, and vibration. What I'm saying here, I ain't saying work your butt off. I'm retired. Why would I tell you to do that? I ain't saying work your butt off. But what I'm saying is in this matrix, it's all about conjuring up energy. Conjuring up energy. You got to conjure it up. And it might sound to some people like, "Ooh, she's saying conjure up. And is she on her witchy stuff?" Well, if you look at it that way, yeah. Because you ain't nothing but a little warlock out there. You ain't nothing but a manipulator of energy too out there with your little judgy self. But seriously though, conjuring up the energy means do that thing again. Just like a friendship. To become best friends with somebody, you conjured up energy. You went, you hung out with them more than once. A relationship, you conjured up energy. You bought her, you went with him on a date. It was just a conjure. It's a repeat. It's a repeat of energy. Of the first day, you had a good time. Second day, after you left that day, you wanted more, and you thought about it, and then you decided to say yes to the person when they called you for another date, and then you went on another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then a whole year then passed, and now because you done conjured up some energy, now this person really like you and thinking about being with you, dating you forever. Like, right? So what I'm saying here, as it pertains to money, we got to conjure up our efforts sometimes. And even for me having my own business, sometimes that means showing up more often. Sometimes that will probably mean putting yourself out there a little bit more, offering different things. Sometimes that means staying up late, because when you're really a business owner, you always on the clock, like, right? But that's increase in your efforts. You have to increase your effort in order to get the money to flow, so you can get the exposure, so to speak, so that people can see you. So that's what I mean as it pertains to us that are here today. Every last one of you are energy, frequency, and vibration. You will understand this. So whatever area of your life, if it's finances that are seemingly lacking, conjure up energy. Increase your efforts in an area of your life where you can get some money. If you have a car, you could get some money probably from maybe bringing some children to school or something. You know, if you are working, increase your effort on your job that you already have. If you're unemployed, look within yourself and see if you have efforts or creative skills like baking or cooking or whatever could bring you money in the right now, and you increase that effort and you keep on revisiting that thing. You put energy and keep on showing up. And as long as you're happy about doing that thing, that's the secret, y'all. As long as you're happy about doing that thing and you're passionate about doing that thing, your gift gonna make room for you. So that's what you all have in common. You all have in common that in order to achieve your goals as it pertains to financial gain, you have to increase your efforts. And it don't take no rocket scientists to figure that thing out. For me, more effort, right? And so, if you're honest with yourself, And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Something that I learned and I'll share with you. When you have a job, how many of y'all have a job? First of all, anybody have a job but yet want financial gain? Anybody have a job but yet want some more financial gain outside of the job? Anybody? All y'all unemployed. Nobody work for somebody else. All y'all self-employed. Philip, that's one. Anybody have a job that is owned and operated by other people outside of you? Everybody else self-employed. Everybody else self-employed. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing about that job. Here's the thing about the job. When you have a job and then you want to increase money, there we go. The reply is coming in now. When you have a job and you want to increase money, you get a little comfortable. You don't have that hustle because you know the job is going to bring in such and such. And so now you on the job and you tired. And so you decide not to do the passion because, I'll do it later. I'm going to increase my effort because, oh, child, that job wore me out. That's enough. That's enough. And so you don't go as hard because you got that job. Even though you might have a passion, even though you have a purpose and you love your passion, you be like, well, I wasn't just gonna worry about it because I got the job. Sometimes it be that job that stop you from increasing your effort, is what I'm saying. Then here's the flip side of it. Here's the flip side for the people that don't have the job, they're self-employed. Baby, when you don't have a job now and you're self-employed, these are stumbling blocks that I want to help you with, being that I'm in the retirement stage and I know both of them. When you don't have a job, when you could get up at any time now that you, home caregiver, the time that you want to get up, where you could be late on that first run of whatever it is that you doing because it's your business, oh, things a little bit different then. Because work, being at that other person's job, it brought structure in your life. You knew you had to be to work for 6:30. We got to get these children up out of here. We got to do this and that and the third. But when that's gone, it takes discipline to get up at that same set amount just for you. Then your mind begins to play tricks on you. Well, it don't matter because nobody ain't gonna see it. I'm a new girl on TikTok, and I guess I'm just posting just for myself because I'm the only person that's gonna like it. We'll begin to tell ourselves those negative thoughts because we don't see the energy yet, because you just started with the energy. The energy and the momentum ain't built up yet because you just started with it and you're still replaying them old doubtful thoughts. So once you keep on doing it and doing it and doing it and changing the way that you look at it, you got to do both of them because nothing is manifest unless you have both energies, the law of action and the law of attraction. Don't sleep on it. The law of action is you putting in the effort. Keep showing up, keep showing up, keep showing up, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep building. Keep building. But then you gotta have the law of attraction too. If you don't, then you missing one, and you're gonna be sitting there where I keep showing up. I'm doing it, and I have all these T-shirts in the garage. What am I doing wrong? What you thinking about when you look at them T-shirts? That thought that you don't say out loud. When you go up in the garage and you look at all them T-shirts that you bought because you wanted to make T-shirts for everybody, you thought it was a great idea, and you got everything on sale, and you got the print and press machine or whatever you call it, you got it for a good price. But when you look at that garage filled with your stuff, all that inventory that you didn't spend your money on, and you don't say no words out this mouth, but you look at it and in your thoughts, oh my God, did I mess up? Oh, did I waste all my money? I ain't gonna never get rid of these shirts. Those thoughts that you think nobody heard because you didn't move your mouth, that's the little sneaky link that's stopping you from prosperity. Because that thought has energy. That thought right there, oh, you done built up momentum for that thought. You done thought that thought many times. And because you thought that thought many times, this effort, this energy that I'm telling you to conjure up, your effort energy now has to become greater than that sneaky link thought that you ain't never gonna get this business started. It has to become greater than that. That's why I keep saying, keep showing up, keep showing up. Law of action, keep showing up. Say something different, think something different. Things are getting better. Business is picking up. I don't know who my next customer is, but I feel that they are closer than they were yesterday. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to just trust and I'm going to just believe and I'm going to keep on doing it because it makes me happy. How about those for some good, more positive thoughts? I can create money. Others do it. What about me? Why can't I? How about asking yourself, why can't I? And then figuring out, because you're going to get a thought or answer as to why you can't. And that answer might be because you sit up in there and you doubt yourself all the time. You look at that inventory in that garage all of the time and you don't ever think you're going to make it. You never ask yourself a question that you don't already know the answer to because you're God. God never asks himself a question that he or she don't know the answer to. So the answer is in your thought because this is all that exists, thought, consciousness, right? These are the cheat codes. I wish I would have known these things. Y'all being quiet up in here, but I'm telling you it was real. I'm telling you it was real. Thank you. For the person who just sent in a request, JP. We're going to do a financial read for JP. Intervene. Show us where JP is energetically as it pertains to money, as it pertains to abundance. Is there resistance there? What does JP have to work on? Show us what is to come within 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months tops, intervene as it pertains to money. As it pertains to money. Here we go. Woo! I like that. Thank you, Intervene. So I see it here for JP. I see a financial pinch. But it's not to worry. It could be a distraction. Oftentimes when we get in these financial pinches, it's almost like we get so tired of being there, but don't get weary. No, don't get weary in the financial pinch because life is about seasons. There's a law of rhythm. Seasons. There's a time to be born, time to die. Time sometimes for the financial pinches. But here's the thing, when we're in the pinch, there's a lesson. There's gifts that are emerging from you. There's patience. There's character that's being built when you're in the pinch, when you're in between seasons. This one here is building up so much character within you that it's going to have you on the tail end with a whole new attitude, a whole new environment to accompany this attitude. You are definitely on the road to success. I even see, when I say environment, I see as it pertains to location. The location, like a new home environment, like new work environment. I see your surroundings changing. That's how drastic the success in the change financially to come is going to be for you. Don't let the financial pinches of the world slow you down. Don't let them make you doubt. Let this teach you a lesson about emotional control, about outlasting seasons of financial pinches, about overcoming self, mastering self as it pertains to getting a handle on the energy in motion or emotions. That's a beautiful read. Thank you. Thank you. They got a whole broom sweeping away the old and bringing in new. Sweeping away the old and bringing in new for you. That is what I see. That is what I see for you, JP. Hey, Tangela, how you doing? How you doing, babe? Good to see you here today. Hey, Goddess 11, I ain't see you here in a minute. Hey, Tia Tia. Hey, Tia Tia. Hey, Tia Tia. All right, did I cover everybody? Did I cover everybody? Did I? I want to do something. I want to show you something. I want to show y'all something. I want to do something right here. To be real, real clear. And this is another teachable moment that I want to have. This is what, November? This is another teachable moment that I want to share with you. You know how I say that God never asks himself a question that he or she don't already know the answer to. When I'm talking about that, I'm talking about infinite intelligence, your subconscious mind, your inner being. You have one. It's like your internal GPS, right? And so you can ask yourself questions, and you could get really, really specific with what it is that that you ask. This is what I'm doing here. If you notice, before I do a read, I ask my inner being certain questions. And so as it pertains to your inner being speaking through you, you can get as detailed as finding out what your life gonna be. Finding out what your life gonna be within the next 3 months. Notice I tell people 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months tops, because I'm being specific like that there. Like, right? So here's something I want to do before I get up out of here. Last month was October. I want to be a little bit more specific in this here. I want to be a little bit more specific. Inner being. Let's change the energy, inner being. So I have in front of me, last month was October. So this here is a card that says October at the top, right? Teachable moment. I like to teach y'all why I do this, because Lord, I will not be with you always. November. November is the next month. November, this is the current month, right? And the next month is December, right? This here card says December. 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 Oh, I should have showed my backup camera. My backup camera already know. Okay, so October, November, December. We're going to be specific right now, a little bit more specific in this here read. And I'm going to do a read for the collective, for every one of you. And I'm going to ask my inner being about last month for you, this month for you, and next month for you. You hear me? Go ahead, babe. Go ahead, beautiful one. I see you. Go ahead. I'll look back at it. Beautiful one has a question. Go ahead. Anybody, if you have a question, just go ahead. Go ahead and ask. Go ahead and ask. I'm just separating the cards. I'm just separating the cards. Nothing major. Just separating the cards. I'm waiting on a question, beautiful one. All right. So Simply beautiful. Give me a minute. So, and you too, beautiful one. Two beautiful people asking me a question. One moment. So, inner being, show me, show us October, November, and December as it pertains to financial gain. What was, what is, and what shall be in the making for the collective. What was, what is, and what shall be. Thank you to be. So, remember I was sharing with you all fall for us. We kind of touched on this. I think this was the night before last, if you were on that particular live. Fall for the collective that was there was going to be the beginning of a new season. And this is confirmation from that night and this year night today. So, and the start of it is normally October, is what I said. It's starting the latter part of October. And so it's almost like prior to October, what I'm saying is like energetically the collective that showed up 2 days ago and the collective that's here, really my regulars, is what I'm saying. It's like there's hurdles. And so a lot of people, well, a lot of my regulars were experiencing that because we're grouped together. We're grouped together and they frequent my lives, like, right? And so it felt like there were so many mountains to climb, so to speak, a rough road. But November always, and I told them, if you were on that live, I told them to pay attention, go back and look at their Novembers of years prior, and see how things, the trajectory changed in November, and keep a note of November for them because those are ones that energetically were connected with me on that live. And this is the same situation here. It's telling me how October, they were coming from a rough path of a mountain road, right? Being on the road. But fall being near, November showing a new attitude, a new energy out with you. Oh, in with the new season, new fall of success. This is for you. New fall, new season of success. But back to that solid foundation that you have to have. Back to that effort that you have to do, the doingness. You always gonna have something from the behavior world. Your beingness is really, really important. I'm telling you these things, but it's about a beingness. And so for the beingness, keeping that solid foundation and success with effort, keep on conjuring up that energy. So you gotta do something. You gotta do. People in this realm, some people call this thing luck. Oh, you must be lucky. Don't think that person that you didn't see working is lucky. No, that person was doing something in order to receive. That person, even though they weren't probably doing something as it pertains to physical, going on a job and working, for example, somebody that won the lottery, like, right? They probably wasn't doing something like going to the gas station every day and playing it. And you say that they were lucky. No, they were creating a beingness. They were paying attention to the behavior world as it pertains to their thoughts. They were listening to that still voice that said, go to the gas station. And they didn't fight the voice. The voice would say, go get a lottery ticket. They'll say to them, that's strange. But okay, I ain't doing nothing else. Let me get this ticket. I'm feeling kind of lucky. And they just went with the momentum. So in the behavior world, they was, unbeknownst to them, conjuring up energy effortlessly with no resistance because they'll buy the ticket or whatever that there's something said, which is their inner being, told them to buy. They buy it. They put it in a glove compartment. You'll hear over and over. Pay attention to what the people be saying. You hear over and over that a lot of the people, they be like, "Oh, I had to find the ticket. Oh, I had put it away," because they didn't create resistance. They wasn't fighting with these energies or these powers to be. They did what the inner being said to do, and they operated in flow and went on with their life. They did it effortlessly in their mind. In their mind, they created flow in their mind. So that took them, that for them to, for this, you might think I'm saying they didn't do nothing with effort, but that takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of effort when you're dealing with the matters of the mind to let be. Still effort to let be and just trust. Oh, I don't know what that was about, but I'm gonna just trust. I went over there for a reason. Well, let me just go and finish on my day. That's where their effort, that's the thing that they mastered, that some people can't seem to get in that particular area if that's what they wanted in their life. Because they'll revisit it. Well, I've been playing this lottery for 45 years. And I ain't never got a whatever right, because I don't play. I don't know. I never got phone numbers in a row or whatever they say. That saying that and thinking that creates resistance. Saying that, or better yet, thinking that creates resistance, is my point there. All right, let me get back to here. I had a question. All right. What is my purpose? This is intriguing. Do I have any spiritual gifts? If so, what are they? Okay. Here's the thing. I would have to do a read on you to get deeper into that. Here's the thing. But I will tell you how I discovered mine. And this will help you get down that path of uncertainty. Everybody, first of all, has a spiritual gift. You have one. Nobody's exempt from that because we all come from spirit. Now, according to blood types, there are some people that has spiritual gifts just because they're a certain blood type, kind of like, right? Me, for example, and I could only speak of me right now in this matrix. Me, for example, being that I'm a blood type B. When blood type Bs tap into their spiritual essence, they're normally doing stuff like what I'm doing right here. They're normally like a seer or oracle, some kind of psychic reader, Miss Cleo kind of like energy. That's when they really into their spirituality, though. But when they're not into spirituality, they still got gift. You see? They still are the creative being. They probably be that hairstylist that's really, really cold with her hand, like, right? Doing all kind of, I don't know, braids and pump it up styles together, or whatever you call it, the latest little hairstylists, like, right? Creating innovative ways to do hair. She's still a bee. She's still a visionary. She's still a creative being. Yeah, she's just not in her spiritual essence, but she's still gifted. Which I'm telling you, that's how I best understand and know that everybody got a gift. For me, I knew mine. And I don't want to just say for me, it is my knowing that blood type Bs across the board all that I know, they know they're gifted. And blood type Bs gifts sometimes are really profound in the sense that they run away from their gift. Blood type Bs with their thought, with their ability to think so powerfully, and it happened, that'll scare the crap out of us. Matter of fact, I done already shared with y'all my first time tapping into doing work on, to push somebody away out of my life. Like, right? And it happened. And I was like, oh my God. And I did it again. And he kept on everything that I was writing down and thinking of. What happened? Well, they have some blood type Bs that wish somebody flatline in the physical reality. I'll just say it that way. Flatline out of anger. You know how you say, man, forget you. I wish you so and so. Like, right? A lot of them that I know of have said that and ended that person's life and feel like, oh my God, did I do that? Feel like regret. But it was that happened, that happening like that there make them understand how powerful they are with thought and manipulating the air realm, the element of air. And so for me, I was running away from mine, is what I'm saying. I ran away but I knew it because when I was a little girl, I experienced sleep paralysis all the time. I didn't know this wasn't normal. I thought everybody was doing stuff like this here. I would always hear voices calling me. I would sleepwalk sometime. I remember one night I was sleeping walking, and I was hearing voices telling me to come. And I came, and we had a front door and a barn door. And I opened up that front door, and then I was unlocking that barn door, and my stepdaddy came up in the living room. Now, mind you, I'm sleepwalking. And he was like, where you think you going? If you don't get back up in that bed. I always heard voices. I always had like an imaginary friend, kind of like. But religion taught me that was the devil. My mom being in religion, they told me that was not good. Don't talk to that. Don't listen to that. But these voices that I always have heard since a little girl always told me stuff that was to come, or always protected me. Like I don't know how I ended up in certain places, but these voices would tell me how to avoid danger. Like it was like my guardian angel to me. And so for years I stopped listening to the voice because I thought, since my mom and everybody in my family was religious, I thought, okay, am I talking to the devil? Like my mom and them said, I don't really want to talk to the devil. Maybe the devil will set me up one day and then he'll get me. Like, right? This foolery of religion. And I stopped. And from the years that I stopped, my life was chaos. Pure chaos. I got sick. Relationships was failing. Money was low. Just chaos without my inner being. But I didn't know it as my inner being. It was just like, I thought I was talking to Jesus at that time because I was in religion. But everybody else was saying, no, it ain't Jesus, it's the devil. And I felt so confused. And so your gift, what I'm saying here, is it finds you. A lot of people be looking for it, but with me, I don't have no history of looking for no gift. I was so busy running away from it because I thought, being as a little girl, I was prophesied to many, many, many times about being a prophet, about speaking and being able to see. The apostles that didn't know, that would visit the church, they all had the same thing to say about me: traveling the world, being a healer, and speaking and being a seer. And by the time I got 12 years old, that scared the living daylights out of me, and I was ready to run away. By the time I was 16 years old, I was ready to move out of my mom's house, because I'd be darned if I was going to be a pastor. That was what was embedded in my head, that if I was going to be a prophetess, that means I'm going to be in this church. And I didn't want to be in that church. I didn't want to be underneath religion. So I'm sharing the full story with you to let you know your gift really finds you. I mean, you know how they say many are called, but few are chosen. It's going to find you. But in the effort of finding you, what you got to do is you got to find you. This is how you get in a position for it to find you. You make peace with yourself. And for me, so back to what I was saying, making peace meant I had to get out of that environment of religion and just make peace with my mind and just like, okay, are we going to go to church every day on Sundays? Are we going to do, this religion thing? Who are we going to believe in? What are we going to believe? When are we going to move to the rhythm of other people beat? Are we going to stand in our square and dare to be different and dare to be inquisitive, dare to read the biblical text for yourself, dare to study and show yourself approved? So getting in an environment where you have peace and when you can be creative and you could feel free, that gift is on your tail at that moment. It's on your tail. It's part of that process. It's right there. But you gotta go to that peaceful state of being, finding peace in the things that you love to do, finding who you really are. Am I on the spiritual side or am I gonna be more religious? Am I gonna believe in only light work, but am I gonna believe in the totality of lightness and dark? Buddha, Krishna, who I'm gonna reverence, or am I not gonna have a middleman at all? I think those things are the most important parts of the journey of finding out your true purpose that a lot of people might not discuss because people probably don't indulge in their story like I just did. But the only way I really found my passion or found me was when I ran away seeking peace. Thank you, inner being. Just like in the biblical text. There was a moment in that allegory text where the Christ conscious one went away for a season. Mom and daddy or whatever was looking for me, and he said, "Don't you know I was about my father's business? My father's business." And so when I think about father, I think about head, conscious business, my crown chakra, my first eye business, my knowing, my thoughts, my peace, my heaven, my heaven business. And when you get to that place of peace in your journey, now your gift right there. And everything you learning in that state of being is preparing you for your gifts, plural. Because everything that I was learning about spirituality, that's why I could talk to you about Kundalini energy and herbs, and I could flip it up into crystals, and then I could tell you about dark magic, because that's all of the kind of different things that I was doing in my peace moment. And so then when it's time to really get into the seat of the gift, like I could come on here and be like, "Hey guys, what y'all want to talk about today?" Because I've been through it. It's almost like you're in class, it's almost like you're in class preparing for the purpose. And everything you went through was the lesson that you're going to teach to your reflections. I understand. Good. You can't shut it off. Yeah, I know it means something. Yeah, I always tap into this subject. Yeah, definitely. You can't. Yeah. Oh, baby, you just tapped into that blood type B subject because you were one of the many that I be talking about. Whew. That's a beautiful thing. It's almost like you hear that word. You hear that word, and that's how powerful and intuitive and connected them gang bees are. It's like, who talking about me? Who talking about my power? Don't sleep on them bees, y'all. Don't sleep on them bees. Hey, Detox Goddess. Thank you. I have a lot to think about and do. Yeah. But take your time, though. Take your time, because thought by thought, day by day, lesson by lesson that you're learning, all of that is purposeful. Even this question today is purposeful for when you walk into the purpose. It's all purposeful. I don't care if you get sick tomorrow, if you lose your job and be broke, or feel broken tomorrow, or think about somebody that did you wrong and start crying tomorrow. All of that so-called bad is so good. It's so good. And when you get to the passion and the purpose, you gonna be like, hey, don't y'all be feeling sorry for my story. Don't you take my story from me, because I needed all of that to get really, really good where I am right now. It's the making of a God. You got to go through the crucifixion in order to be resurrected. And your real power, your real purpose don't come. Know this, understand this. It don't really fully, you're really not in fully embodying it until you're resurrected. Another parable from the biblical text. The Christ conscious one did not perform there one miracle until after he went to that wedding where he transformed the water into wine. Why is that? Because that was symbolic of his blood, his DNA transforming. You got to transform within first. And then you sit in the seat. You sit in the seat with all of your superpowers. Then you'll be able to lay hands on them or see them at the well and know their life story. Because you've been renewed based upon all that you've been through. So it's all about you creating that place, that state of being of peace first within, of studying, going away like the Christ conscious one. Study, be about the Father business. Feed that mind. Have peace within. And you gonna know when it is time, when it's your season. He told the biblical text, the Christ conscious one told I think it was his mama, lady, it's not my season yet. And then all of a sudden it became his season. It became his season. You gonna know when it's your season. Yeah. Yes, I always come in when you're speaking about it. Yeah. And that's the only 2 times that I ever spoke of it. And she then came up in the room, another blood type B. The only 2 times. Hey, simply. Yeah. And royal. Yeah, you can't shut that off. And nobody can take it from you. So it's like never no competition and all of that low frequency stuff. There's never no competition with your gift. You know, like I honestly, and I feel from as a blood type B, I could feel like energetically some blood type Bs out there practicing their gift. But here's the thing about them, and y'all might feel this here. Some of y'all might feel like this here about me too. The thing about it is they know each other, right? Like I could literally be scrolling through TikTok, and I know because I'm blood type catalyst too. I could feel the energy of who's what blood type instantly. But boy, when I pass up some familiar blood type B, it's like I'm sitting there. I'm gonna show y'all what I be doing. I scroll and because I like everybody's stuff. Or I put a little heart, a little emoji. I don't care if they was grabbing the wall or whatever, little heart, little emoji, whatever. And I'm just scrolling, It's social media, so I be trying to be sociable, right? And I'll put a little laughter. I'll tell a stranger, "Oh, I feel so proud of you," and I'm scrolling. But when I get to somebody, a tarot reader, not just any one of them, though, now, not just any tarot reader, a blood type B tarot reader. I pass and I see her. Immediately, I know her. My position is changing. I'm chiming and I'm looking at her eyes. I'm paying attention to what she's saying, but I'm reading her energy. And in my mind and in my heart, I know that's a fellow B. She is so gifted. And then I do one of these here numbers, because them other people, I probably wasn't even listening. I do one of these here numbers. I'm turning up the volume because now I want to hear what she has to say. And I'll sit there and I'll listen. I won't say, some people, it's no competition or nothing. I don't have to chime in on her stuff and say, well, you need to say da 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 da, and you need to da. No. I listen and I see what she is in her journey, and I listen and I'm at awe, and it's almost like I'm proud of her, right? It's almost like she's a distant family member that maybe don't know me or something, and I'm just proud of her in her journey. And if she's live, the whole time I'm listening, I'm doing like this here. This is how I know. You know how I tell y'all tap the screen. If you're new to TikTok, you do like this here. This is how I know, because I done held it down for some blood type B's out there. Yeah, because some of them be just starting. And then if they're reading, and or Oracle, whatever, in they reading, they have like readings. I don't particularly need, because I could do my own readings, right? I don't particularly need to get readings from other people, but I'm like, how do you? I'll be in the comments. How do you get a reading? And they'll tell me, their Cash App or whatever, and then I'll go and I'll put money on it, and then I'll say, pass it on the Cash App. Pass it on. And then in the comments, I'll be like, hey, I bought one. Could you give it to somebody else? I just want to support, because I know who you are. Because I know who you are. And that's something as, I could say it's gifted. I could say it's taking time, but it's a combination of both. Time to study or learn your craft a little bit better, and the gift that makes room for you to be able to observe and see other people who are gifted. And you just know. It's like, you're one of us. Something like that there. All right. Yes, yes, yes. So, nonetheless, those of you that's looking for your purpose or your passions in life, get to that state of peace where you can be creative with your thoughts and clear your mind, and that gift gonna be right there. Was there another question over here that I had? Simply beautiful. The energy of it. Let me see right quick. Let me see. Simply beautiful has one question. We're gonna pull out the dark cards, black tarot cards on that one. Inner being. Show me the energy of this new job, inner being. This new job. First card, one card, the new job. Could you show me? Could you show me, inner being? Yes. Yes. An ascension, purposeful, rewarding, balanced. Yes. Simply, what was her name? Simply beautiful. Very rewarding. Very rewarding. Let me show you the goal. Look how rewarding this is. Look how balanced this is. Look at the stars. Yeah, very rewarding. Very rewarding. All right, that's your answer. Any other questions up in here? Any other questions? Tomorrow, I have a lot of video readings to do, so I will not. Oh, look at Miss Cecilia. I will not be live tomorrow. Not. Thank you, Miss Grateful. Look. I looked up. I was like, I never even heard the little noise before on that platform. Normally, they come through on Cash App. I would not be live tomorrow. So let's do a reading before I go for Miss Grateful. Let's see what Miss Grateful is in her journey as it pertains to abundance, money, flow. Simply beautiful. You own it, baby. You own it. Enjoy that job, that rewarding job. Let's see, Miss Grateful. Miss Grateful. Right here. Why? And it being show me why. Show me why. Is there resistance? What is the message for Miss Grateful as it pertains to money? Show me more. What should Miss Grateful know? Is there resistance? What should Miss Grateful do to release any resistance if there is any? Show me what is on the way for Miss Grateful within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Intervene, show me. Show me. Right here, all the way in the back. Okay. 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 So this is for Miss Grateful. One moment, Miss Grateful. I want to get the full story here. The message for you is to pay attention, pay more attention, more detailed attention to your finances. Pay attention to your finances. And in paying attention to it, what's really being asked of you is to use your intuition. Intuitive, intuition to make beneficial changes. Intuition. So that means, for example, that means going within as it pertains to when you're exchanging money out and when you're receiving money in. Pay attention. Use your intuitiveness both ways. Pay attention to your finances. Pay attention. So pay attention to the thoughts. Pay attention to what's going on within here as it pertains to your finances. Pay attention to it. It is part of the stumbling block. Pay attention to it. Go into here. So when there is money, if this here be money, and I say this here, you're the you're the cashier that I'm paying. You told me that it costs $10. I am you, and this is my money in my hand, and I'm about to pay you the $10. Pay attention to what you are saying in here while you are about to give this money to the cashier. Pay attention, go in. Pay attention to your money. Pay attention to your finances. And in paying attention to them is your thought about your finances, is what we're getting at here. Your thoughts about money. Holding on to it, maybe saying, well, I don't have it. Well, if God be willing, kind of saying stuff. I'm not saying you say those choice words, but pay attention to your finances like that. That could be part, that is, I'm sorry, babe, that is part of where the resistance comes in financially. Consciousness is all there is. But the beautiful thing is something important, such as a new stream of money, a new avenue of money is coming forward to you. But here's the thing. If you don't be intuitive, if you do not pay attention, gone, out like a light, gone, fast as you could see it, because you didn't pay attention. Pay attention to your finances. Pay attention to your finances. So pay attention to your finances. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Your first eye. Self-concept. But the bag. But the bag coming, babe. The bag coming, babe. It's going to be an increase. It is on the way. 2 months tops. 2 months tops. 2 months tops. What? Wait a minute. She says, I did a reading to myself 2 days ago, and the reading basically said the same thing. Wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What do you mean you didn't see anything? I see up there 888. What's that from? Did you did a oops? You sit look like money up there on the top of that screen, and I heard that sound. What you want, a refund? I'm just playing. I heard a sound. Well, if you don't know, I don't know either, because that was the first time I heard that sound. But yeah, so pay attention to those thoughts, because you have the power to bring more than bags. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. You on YouTube right here. He showed me a purse. The purse. This is how I know you have to pay attention to your money. A purse. A purse came up. A purse. A purse. This is how I know you need to use your first eye. You see the unicorn? Unicorn. Intuition. 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 Use your intuitiveness or intuition to make beneficial changes. And here go the bag, because it's coming. This bag. This your bag, Miss Grateful. This your bag right there. Yeah. Yeah. That was when you told us okay. I see. I believe you. Yeah, I just wanted to put it on the other pages. But yeah, that's confirmation then. That's confirmation. Great job. You've been live. Okay. That's confirmation. That's confirmation. I love it when that happens. Just yesterday, who was that? Who was that? Was that Rita? Miss Rita was telling me about, she had already been prophesied, the reading that I had. A lot of people last night, I was looking at the comments, y'all, but a lot of people last night, after I hit complete on the processing or gave them a heart, if they was on Cash App, they were emailing me last night talking about, thank you so much for the reading. You were spot on, because da-da-da-da-da. I didn't get a chance to do the confirmation time yesterday because I was really, really full. But people were in my inbox telling me about the confirmation. And some people shy like that too. Some people don't want y'all to know their business. And I probably would be them some people if I wasn't on this side of the camera too. I'm not braggadocious, and I don't like a lot of people in my world, That's just me. That's just me. Thank you, though. It's a confirmation. Yes, I believe it. I know it. All right. Anything else? Any other questions about health and wellness? Mooned, prosperity, where you are in your journey? If not, I'm about to wrap this here up. Going once. Tell me to wait if you're trying to type something. Going twice. And gone. Everybody that's underneath the sound of my voice, take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. This last deep breath that we're going to take in, we're going to imagine for a moment that we're breathing in the freshness of $100 bills. We're going to imagine standing in a vault at Wells Fargo where there's riches around us, gold, $100 bills in the vault of Wells Fargo. It's cold in the vault. You are alone in the vault. And all of the gold and the money has been gifted to you. It is your gift. As you stand in the vault, you think of the ways that you would spend the money, the things you would do with the money. You feel your heart beat because you were just notified that all of it It's for you. You inherited this money because you were so lovable, because you were so perfect, because you were so worthy, because you were so divine. Do you see the money? Look at the money. It's wrapped in clear plastic, and you can see it. Look at the $100 bills wrapped. Look at the gold stacked on top of one another. Do you feel how cold it is in the room? Do you see the money? Do you notice how dry your throat is from screaming and excitement, from calling and talking to your loved ones while in the vault? Do you hear your loved ones telling you they're so excited and happy for you, that they can't wait to see you and embrace you? They can't wait to see what you decide that you're going to do with all of this abundance. Do you hear them telling you that they knew that you were going to come out of that tough moment of life? Do you feel that teardrop on your cheek as it falls from your eyes? You're crying, but you feel so happy. You feel so whole. You feel so free. You feel so complete. You feel so abundant. Now I want you to take a deep breath in, but this time, inhale the gold. Inhale the smell of money and blow out lack. On the count of 3, we're going to inhale some money and some gold, and we're going to blow out lack forever. 1, 2, 3. Away from me. You served your purpose. I have grown. Your part in the story, lack, is over. All right. And this video was from my heart to yours. Welcome in prosperity, baby. Be blessed. Okay, bye. Yes. Y'all have a good night and a good weekend. Woo! Yes. It smells good.